Hey everybody, what's up? We're live here on Stream Team. Damiani, what's going on?
Yo, so as you notice, this is not Bayonetta. This is Bayonetta.
This is Bayonetta!
This is actually Bayonetta. This is not chess. And as far as I know, there's no chess minigame in Bayonetta or Bayonetta 2.
Maybe Bayonetta 3.
Yes, Bayonetta 3 will have Bayonetta chess, and I imagine it'll be the best chess ever made. Chat saying you're a little quiet, Ben, but real quick,
I can turn me up a little bit. I should be hopefully on par now with the others.
that sounds louder on my end, so hopefully it sounds better to everyone in chat. So what the deal is chess did win the vote. Bayonetta came in second place. However, we decided that it would be better suited to have a bigger group stream chess event at some point in the future. And we will bring it up in our monthly meeting for the planning for May to figure out where we can fit that in. So look forward to another chess tournament style thing. No promises, maybe we'll reach out to Jason Wishnoff and see if Jason has any interest in doing commentary again. So yeah, you're still gonna get
chess sensei.
It's just insane how smoothly they were just narrating, commentating on everything. It's just like that was something to behold.
Yo, can I do a Danganronpa playthrough with Jason? Is that in the cards? Jason, if you're out there.
Oh, she's down, probably.
Hit me up.
Don't see why not.
Cat, don't get on the PC, please.
Chess will be coming in the near future, but Bayonetta did get second place, so we will be playing Bayonetta today. It's actually been a while since I've even engaged with Bayonetta, honestly, just because 3 seems like a meme at this point, with just not getting any new concrete details about it for years.
Yeah. It's that game, man.
My cat is just, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. My cat is just staring at my PC, and I'm worried
no.
the cat is going to turn off the stream. Yeah. It's happened before.
Cats, man.
Oh, buddy.
Actually, you know what, chat? You just made me think of something. What if Smash Brothers added a chess mode? Because the old trophies used to have, you could put those on the board, and they each could do special moves, and you could win trophies that way instead of doing the random machine thing you used to do. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, come on.
Bayonetta will be in Fortnite before 3 is out. Yeah, that's pretty much confirmed.
All right. Sorry, we can get this going. We'll probably have to. I want to take. Right, we'll probably have to balance the game audio with.
Sure.
Your voices. In fact, it's a little quiet right now. Let me turn it up a smidge.
You playing PC version or something?
I am playing PC version. Yeah. We get to play one of the greatest action games of all time. This is not.
Mm-hmm.
This is a banging stream, is what I'm trying to say. My cat is going to make this one interesting, everybody. Holy cow. I should say I'm playing, I guess, for clarity's sake.
Oh, shit. The Platinum Brick Road. Thanks for the 10 gifted subs, man. Holy shit.
Hey, Platinum.
Yeah.
I like it.
Global Crisis, thanks for the resub. And Evil Regame.
So I think game intros are really important. And this intro
starts off with a bang, dude.
Yeah.
Someone's asked about chess where it is. We are gonna make chess a group stream instead of just the 3 of us.
Yeah, if you want to click on the Easy Allies logo and go to videos, if you go to the beginning of this VOD that's now being made, you can listen to my explanation as well about what we're going to do. But Brad got
clip notes.
Have you ever tried to do combos while a cat is biting your arm?
No.
Have you ever had that happen?
Challenge mode.
Achieve it yourself, buddy. Chat. Remember this.
Yeah.
Achieve it yourself.
Buddy.
See you next season.
When did this come out?
I love you so much, but please.
Speaking of which, episode 5 just dropped today for patrons. If you want to check that out.
To maintain the balance between them.
Features Blood and Jones. You want to see Salty Jones?
Oh, I love Salty Jones. Oh, it doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it's good. Oh, I love Salty
Max
Jones.
salt at one point.
What game causes the salt?
The recently released Ghost and Goblins Resurrection.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
all right, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But
That's a sad game.
the first game, I think the bitterness was starting to come out because of the game.
Okay.
I think Jones and Blood together thought they were like masters and experts of, and they
Assassination and casualty.
you'll see.
It was truly gruesome. Despite the tremendous
What do they overcome it, or whether or not Jones overcomes it? I think is the
Sure,
big
the mental,
question.
mental damage.
Damiani, I love how during our Achieve It Yourself, you're like, oh, I thought these were pretty easy. And it's like, what are you talking about? The Donkey Kong one was insane. I loved it. Oh, no, buddy. Why do you wait until the stream starts for this?
I think I may have taken a little bit too much pleasure in Jones's misfortune in this recent episode.
Oh, man, Jones Salt is too good. I feel like the audience doesn't get to see it enough. We gotta capitalize on it more. I can't see chat, so Brad and Damiani, if there's any technical issues, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna
there's no chat.
enjoy this masterpiece.
Question: would I enjoy the Bayonetta series if I don't appreciate epicness or badassery? I prefer
No.
games that feel like lukewarm almond milk.
I don't know who said that. That was a
from
good take.
Visceral Attacks.
Good.
Great
Yeah, if
game.
you want like boring generic AAA shit, this is not your jam.
And soon the Umbra Witches, keepers of the dark.
I will say, and this is true, whenever I see this, it's impossible to pay attention to the lore that is being doled out to you
Yeah.
as you're,
I mean, like, look what's
you're fighting
happening.
angels. Yeah.
Shit is insane.
Yeah, when are we gonna get a Gene game, man?
I mean, let's just try to get Bayonetta 3 first.
Yeah, let's just try. Oh, God. Sphere Hunter on Twitter posted today that it's been... Bayonetta 3 was announced in 2017,
Damn.
which is just depressing. Yeah.
I just looked. This came out in 2009, man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
January. It came out the same month as Dead Space 2? I want to say it was kind of like
what
a
a
banging month for games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3 lives where Project Re-Fantasy lives. Which one is Re-Fantasy?
Isn't that
Re-Fantasy is the
grand-
Atlas game. The Project Re-Fantasy is the Atlas game that we've seen that awesome image from.
Okay.
Oh, you're right,
The art,
dude.
the red-haired woman. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I'm less mad at Atlas because I feel like there's so much going on. You know, like, I just want SMT5, really.
It's coming, baby. This year.
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming this year.
I'm so
exactly.
excited for you to play that game.
I'm so excited for me to play that game. I'm excited to play more Nocturne, man.
Wasn't there just a preview that went?
Yeah, it just went up today. If you want to check it out, we only got to talk.
Yep.
I only got to talk about the first 3 hours, so I was limited to for the preview. But it's good stuff.
Nice.
Chat.
Yeah, there's a lot of great games coming up, man.
I was up until 3 a.m. playing a game for review
Oh, fuck.
that comes out this week. You probably know what it is.
Zach Carmichael, this past year I have finally taken my own first steps as a games writer. I attended
Congratulations.
my first digital preview event recently, and it was super cool to see you there, Ben. Made it all feel real. It was the Nocturne preview event.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, it was just a bunch of people on Discord watching a PowerPoint presentation, so I didn't really get to talk to anybody, but that's awesome.
That's cool, man.
That's gotta feel
Right
really
on,
cool.
dude.
Right?
Eggman.
I still don't get why the hell you dragged me out here for these things.
You know,
I love that they just
The merchandise.
literally put Joe Pesci into this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. When's the last time you played this, Ben?
I played it to grab footage. That save file that you saw is actually from that. I played a little bit of it to grab footage for the Hall of Greats presentation that I did last year.
Right.
So,
But like full playthrough.
not that long ago. I didn't play full playthrough. I haven't fully played through it since it came out.
Same, dude.
Fun fact: this guy is the same voice actor as Pesto from Animaniacs.
Who's Pesto? I don't remember much from Animaniacs, I guess.
Pesto is the bird, the like
what are the
angry bird.
pigeons?
Yeah, the pigeon. Yeah.
Oh, I love the god pigeon stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen that forever.
The new one's already started, right? The new Animaniacs
I have no
show?
idea. The good feathers.
The Good
That's
Feathers.
it. That's it.
I have a bad habit of saying this on stream, like, because there's so much I want to stream. But we need to full play through this. Like, I want to see the ending again. It's so glorious, man.
Ben, so I was talking to my stream when I stream on Sundays in a game that I want to stream, but I can't do it unless you're there with me, is God Hand.
Oh yeah, man.
Because I've never
Yeah,
played
that would
it,
be awesome.
and I know you got a copy. And I was like, yo, I gotta play that with Ben, man.
Yeah, God Hand is awesome. It's extremely difficult. I've never finished it, but it's
really?
fucking awesome.
Shit. Cool.
Yeah. It's really good.
What the fuck? They're here
Damn, dude.
for this douchebag?
Yeah, God Hand
Those
is sick.
Mikami joints, man.
I hate this damn life. I can't see
Will
it.
I review the World Ends With You sequel? Maybe. I'm not opposed to anyone else doing it, though. I know Blood liked it. Dummy, I don't know what your experience with the series
I
is.
haven't even. I've played a tiny bit of the first one. I haven't actually played through it. Yeah. But I think Blood is into it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because he reviewed the first one, I know. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that game. Are you in, Ben? Are you curious about it?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely in. World Ends With You is another one I haven't finished, and I'd like to get caught up before.
It's on Switch, baby.
Yeah, I've played the Switch version. I really did not like how it
Yeah,
controlled.
it ain't the
so
same,
I have the DS version,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna.
The
I'm just
intended
gonna
way,
play that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but I think I'd rather play the DS version if possible. But it's great that it's out there.
Yeah, man, that game has, just like Bayonetta, incredible style, great music,
It does.
really cool art as well.
Vibes good.
Peak Nomura.
Yeah, character art and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish like the Switch version controlled better, because I would just play that.
Yeah, sure. This presentation, man. I love it.
Yeah, speaking of godly music.
Please play Bouncer.
We did. We played the game trailers, I remember.
Bouncer's like an hour long. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was like 2.5, 3. Like, it's really short. We were like, oh, it's over. But it was fun. And it's goofy as hell in a good way.
I loved that game when it came out, just because I loved, the Square Enix style, and the cutscenes were
Oh
amazing.
my god, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
PS2, like, going from PS1 Square and you going to 2, baby, you're hyped.
yeah.
You're on top of the world at that point, man.
Oh shit! Forgive me, Hitman. I didn't mean all that Humpty Dumpty shit. I swear.
Humpty Dumpty shit.
This is a series that deserves a live action adaptation, yes.
Next time.
I would be really nervous about a live action adaptation.
It needs to be batshit insane.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd have to be. Chat, have any of you watched the World Ends With You anime? I know it's like airing right now.
If it ain't
Just curious. I haven't seen it yet.
is the anime just a recap of the game?
I think so. The first game.
Zack Snyder's Bayonetta.
you die,
It's good.
and I'm gonna have to go back in
Animation
that
is
hole chasing
tops.
after the money you owe me.
Okay.
Does it have a good opening?
Yeah, how's the opening?
Angels deserve a good spanking.
How's that?
It will tie into the World Ends With You sequel? Well, does it have extra stuff like not from the game or something? Probably does.
It seems like a very Square Enix thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Ben. Neo is sequel to the anime. But so is the anime just the game then, pretty much? Well, regardless, it's good to see the world is back. It's been a long time.
There's going to be like a stage play that will have to be fan translated and part of the lore.
So I don't know if you're joking or not, because I feel like that's something that's totally happened. Because there's like Persona stage plays and shit. Anime is a sequel to the first game. Oh.
Cheap toy.
Okay.
Don't worry about quality.
Well, that gives it quite a bit of importance.
Yeah. Cool.
Man, you know, Saga Frontier Remastered just came out. I
Yep.
really want to check that out, but I'm
You know,
too busy
so
with other
much.
things.
Like, I want to
Yeah.
play Nier really bad, but it's like, shit's gonna get busy real fast.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and
I'm
play
gonna buy it.
some of it. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go through it again.
I'll do my best. I really want to
Nier
go
is
through it
really
again.
good.
Yeah.
Can I get a Batman game with this type of combat?
Batman?
Yeah, just a crazy
Sure.
looking Batman game that looks like this.
It's funny thinking of Batman moving like Bayonetta.
Like Beyond, maybe. Like Batman Beyond, and it just like has.
Like,
Yeah, you could have like a much less realistic Batman, I guess. I mean, even though Batman's, you know, not realistic. But you know what I mean. Just more wacky and over the top.
Just gonna watch. I'm putting you to the work. That was your last
Home run, dude.
you know, there's always the complaint that, like, what you do in the game isn't as cool as the cutscenes. And I feel like that's not true for Bayonetta. Like, what you do
Man,
in
you
the
do a lot of
gameplay
cool
is
shit
just
in
as
the
good.
game, from
Yeah.
what I remember. Like,
Yeah.
put some guy in a guillotine during combat.
As long as
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
shit's
all
wild,
the
dude.
finishers are awesome.
But I still can't believe Jeff Kaplan leaving. Well, I can
Dude,
believe
I
it,
know.
I guess. It's just, you know, just kind of hurts.
It's so crazy that his, like, leaving was one paragraph long,
Yeah.
19 years, the face of Overwatch.
I mean, I did love the GG at his message, though.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I wonder if he's going to go join Dreamhaven.
I was going to say, maybe, like, we'll find out in a year when his no-compete is over.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that, like, non-compete clauses are invalid in California. I'm not sure if that's true,
Oh,
but
okay.
that's why, I mean, because, like, a bunch of Blizzard people have left and gone to Dreamhaven already, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hoping for the best for him.
So was Kaplan like the last big name person who was still there from
One of the big
long-term?
OG guys.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who's-
I mean, a lot of, like, the super forward-facing people, yeah, definitely.
Because he was, like, the face of WoW for a long time.
Yep.
Then he did Overwatch, you know. Beloved guy.
Yeah, if you get a
Well, and just like, came across as incredibly sincere, you know?
Yep. Absolutely. It's like the Chris Metzen vibe, dude, you know? We love Metzen.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Ben, have you seen his book that got kickstarted?
No,
It's
he
this
kickstarted a
D&D
book?
campaign made for, I think, 5th edition.
That's so sick,
Dude,
dude.
it
I
just
would love
launched
to play
today,
that
or
campaign.
hit its goal, man. I was like, oh, man, I hope Ben knows about this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to link it to you. Looks really cool. Good to see that man still making worlds.
Yeah, definitely. I honestly, like, there's so many people that used to work at Blizzard that I really looked up to. I mean, Blizzard has been a gigantic part of my gaming life,
Yeah.
as they have for so many people, and, like, just some of the shit that has gone down there in recent years has
Yeah.
been, like, soul-crushing.
It's disappointing,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, I really hope Diablo 4 turns out well.
Yeah, me too. Like, I always want Blizzard to do well because I love so many of their games, but you know, there's definitely disappointing aspects.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, hopefully Overwatch 2 will be good. Today is Okami and Mother 3's anniversary. Ooh.
Be really nice if we could get that Mother 3 localization.
Yeah.
There's a Monster Hunter board game on Kickstarter. And it's
Cool.
There is, yeah. Yeah.
It's way over its goal.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter.
Beautiful.
You know, Reggie tweeted about Mother 3.
Yo, where's Huber at in Rise?
He's in high rank now.
Okay, nice.
I'm trying to think how many like stars are left for him. Maybe like 3 tiers, something like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, we got to get him caught up before
I know,
the
that's
Cornelius
what
update.
I was trying to do.
Wait, Castlevania trademark? I mean, trademarks always happen.
Say that again. Say, what is it?
They said, did we see that there was a Castlevania trademark?
No. What is it?
Yo, final season of the show.
I know. I'm very
next
happy
month.
it's the final one. I think it's the right time.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Well, these characters, right? They said they could do another one in the
Oh,
universe.
I mean, they could do more Castlevania just with different people.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, it makes total sense. Like, the most obvious one is doing Richter, like, Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night shit.
Right, Trey.
I don't know. Maybe it would be too cheesy, but I would love, like, an homage to the Symphony of the Night opening if they could do that.
Oh, you mean like at the with Richter versus Dracula?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I
What
want
is
them
a
to
man?
do about Leon, the beginning of everything. But I'll take whatever I can get, dude.
Castlevania and Metal Gear Rising, Konami re-up trademarks or did new trademarks? That's the thing. You said trademark, but
Damn it, who did that? I just bought the damn thing.
The world needs Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, it's
I really hope
it's
we hear
cooking,
about it soon.
you know. I hope.
Maybe E3?
Maybe E3, Ben. Yeah, maybe they're just
Maybe
waiting until
E3.
it's like really close to being done at this point.
Maybe Switch Pro?
You Switch Pro. Dame, did you find the skull? We don't need to go into details, but you just tell me if you found the skull.
it was an enemy drop. It wasn't
Okay.
just like hidden in the world. So
Okay,
that was the thing that wasn't being explained.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I really hate the 30-minute time limit for the demo.
Yeah.
It,
It's like why not?
like, I
let's
just
go and
want to, like,
replay it.
explore a little bit and, like, mess around a little bit and get a feel for things, but it's just like, no.
Yes. I
Like, I know
it's-
you can make other accounts
There's gonna be
and
like
stuff,
it's
but-
insanity. There's gonna be like four different
I know.
demos, dude.
Well,
Like I
it,
love that there's demos. I love it. It's just a little
Yeah,
unusual.
absolutely.
it kind of makes sense when Maiden lets you like have all the time in the world and you can still
Right.
play it. When this had this demo had an end. You couldn't go anywhere and just keep playing.
Nice,
So
man.
why not let you play? My only thing I can think of is that they didn't want too many. The demo was great for atmosphere. It did a lot of great things. I just don't think it highlighted the combat very well. I still have a question mark about combat.
Oh, I mean, it's super early in that part of
yeah.
the game. I feel like.
Yeah,
And,
like
yeah, you don't get a chance to really explore combat at all in that.
you couldn't shoot weapons out of the hands like the trailer implied you could. That wasn't possible. You couldn't take enemies down to the ground except if you shotgun them to the torso, they'd fall over. But like you couldn't take out their legs or kneecaps with like the pistol. So that mechanic wasn't there. It was cool though how you could hold cover, block, and then shoot. Like you
Oh,
could
I
like
didn't know that.
fire.
That's
That was
interesting.
kinda cool. And there was like a melee counter push off you could do to push them back, which was kind of nice. So there's definitely potential and variety there. It just they weren't showcasing it for that one. And my guess is that the castle demo is going to be more about puzzles
Right.
and combat probably.
I
need to make
I'm
sure
really
you
looking
won't
forward to
go
the PC demo
crawling back
because
when they kick him out.
I did not like the way shooting
Nothing
felt
flower bed
on
can't fix.
PS5. Like, I think I would enjoy combat so much more on PC. So hopefully
You heard the man.
my current rig is
Finish
up
in
to the
5 minutes
challenge.
Or you're walking home to your cake and candles.
I ordered a new PC, by the way,
Oh wow.
with a 3080 and everything.
Oh, what the fuck?
It will not ship until August, baby.
Oh my god.
Isn't that insane?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, what a day! I'm screwed. Ah, it's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what. if
I really like the
see them
PC port of this
bastards
game.
that did this to my car,
Yeah.
forget about it.
Enzo, the road. Pay attention.
The
How can you
rig.
be so calm?
Just missed it.
You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town,
This
I've
makes me
never
think of the
seen
Bayonetta
one get
2
wrapped
opening
up
now.
in a fight with
Mhm.
God's
Crazy
messengers.
taxi sequence through the city.
Going shopping.
Whoa.
So crazy.
Dressed like a nun too.
Yo, bring Bayonetta 2 to
When you
PC.
end up in the afterlife, that's not going to be.
Ben,
Can't
yeah.
help it if I like.
I know, I know, I know.
An extra
I
second, I
know.
was like, oh yeah, that's why.
I know.
3080 Ti, 3080 Super this summer. Well, didn't they have photos of the 3080 Ti being shipped to like the US, or was that fake?
Yo, I read that Sony was responsible for there not being cross saves between
Yes.
Monster Hunter World
Ab-
on console and
Oh,
Monster Hunter World on
no.
PC.
Oh,
And I was like, that is
That's
so
shitty.
annoying. Yeah.
that really pisses me off.
That was
Yeah,
our deal.
me too.
It was debunked. This is Action Juke.
Was it debunked?
That was disproven. Apparently, it is
Okay.
false.
Well, don't believe everything you read on the internet, I guess.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely not.
The info I got is good. It's gonna get
So
close
is-
to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost.
Yeah, I thought I read an explanation about why from Capcom at one point, and it's the same reason why there's an international version of 14, even though it is an international game. There's a Korean version, which is behind everyone else. It's because they don't want something that starts later. They don't want people to feel the pressure to have to play through all this huge chunk of content to catch up, and they don't want to scare people off, so they are purposely kept behind. I don't know if that makes as much sense with like the PC and console version.
That doesn't make
Hunter?
any sense.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is like a game where like it would take that terribly long to catch up, where something
Well, it's like
compared to an MMO.
if you're playing it on PC for the first time, just play it, right? And then if you are a console player that wants to play on PC, you could transfer your save. That doesn't.
Oh, assuming like you can't, the saves weren't allowed to be
Oh,
shared.
sure.
I guess that was the thing,
Yeah.
but it still kind of sucks. Like I feel like just let people. Hopefully, Rise they'll let you.
I have no faith that there will be cross save in Rise, but
Nah.
what are you gonna do?
Alexander McGreen, thanks for the resub. Aqua, thank you for the resub. And Kong Humor, thanks for the resub. Thank you. Here we go, dude.
The cutscenes in this game are better than most action games.
Then did you turn off certain aim options when you played through the R8 demo?
Did I turn off certain aim options? No. The only thing I did with the options is I had HDR on and I had subtitles on.
What's the matter, Bayonetta?
I mean, I know what you mean, man. It's just harder to aim with a controller.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, you
It's
can
not even
totally
like a
do
huge
it.
slam with the game. I just would rather
Like,
play
I
with
prefer
mouse
to
and
aim with a
keyboard.
controller. Or mouse, I mean.
Yeah, for first person specifically, I prefer
Mm-hmm.
to aim with mouse and keyboard.
This column said aim acceleration sucked in RE8. Default options for aiming for me were fine. You just got. I feel like the more you see the enemies, the more you get used to their movement. It It's just like same thing with like RE4 and then RE2 remake. It's like the first few enemies you fight, like, oh man, they're moving weird, and then you pick up on it.
Yo, this is not a hot take, but Bayonetta is one of the best feeling games out there. It just immediately feels godlike. Like, it's... This game should be in Hall of Greats. It's so fucking good!
So many games should be.
Platinum.
What? Camera? There goes my no-hit run.
Gotta reset.
For this level, anyway. For this, yeah, exactly, reset.
Cobolitos says, why does Persona 5 Strikers have auto camera on by default? Drove me nuts until I turned it off.
I don't know, but I really appreciate this thing Atlas is doing, where you can switch between English and Japanese voices, and you don't have to go back out to the main menu.
Yes.
That's how it should be all the time. Thank you.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's the power
Yo, what up, Jesse? The power.
of
Dude, I got hit twice and bumped down to silver.
No mercy in this game.
fusion, huh? Oh.
Yo, Bayonetta and Gene Fusion. Let's go. SSGSS Bayonetta. Blue hair.
It'd be so interesting to sit in the meeting of them directing the choreography in these cutscenes.
Yeah.
Like how they're presenting everything.
Just throws it back in the car. Bayonetta the babysitter right there.
Yep.
I will say, one of my disappointments with Bayonetta, and I get why they do it, but when they do the film reel, you know, cutscenes as opposed to the full-blown non-static cutscenes, it's a little jarring, and I wish it wasn't that
Sure,
way.
yeah.
Assholes sure know how to get attention. Even perk the ears of the hotheads down home.
You know how they do those themed restaurants, bars over in Japan for games? Should do this for Bayonetta.
All the time, yeah.
Human world. Inferno.
Inferno.
Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
I went to the Dragon Quest
Long enough in there and you'll really
themed
be
restaurant in Japan, and it was awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's a balance, right?
Yeah.
Dude, getting like
Even
a
if some of them like messing around.
dumpling shaped like a slime.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's where it's at.
That's good stuff.
Oh, I would have imagined that's cool. They would have done like mochi or something.
And it's funny because on the television, it's just ads for Dragon Quest games.
Yeah.
It's just trailers.
Repeat.
Please buy everything.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing a Near Cafe right now, apparently, at the Square.
Are they? Huh. Or is it themed like
Probably near
near
Replicant.
Gestalt or near Automata?
This reeks of a setup. Someone in
Yo,
was lost.
I hear the latest Near raid is pretty good. It's killing me that I can't play those Near raids, dude. It's like one of my biggest motivations for catching up.
These babies are special.
It takes a lot of from different Yoko Taro games. There is a non-lore, not even near like thing that's done in it
Because they're one of a kind.
that is amazing, and it's like Yoko Taro. It's like it's like quintessential Yoko Taro. And when I saw it, I was just like, "Oh my god!" It's like, what?
Does he just show up
I,
in the raid?
No, that would have been amazing.
Is it a rhythm game?
No, so okay, so this is a little meta. You might not even catch it unless it's pointed out to you. So
Okay.
he did a video where he rolls on the ground screaming "Shit, Square Enix!" like he's like angry.
Yeah.
One of the mechanics is he throws the Square Enix headquarters at you.
I don't go in for strangers.
Dude, that's so good.
Wow.
That's so good.
Square Enix just throw, and the boss tosses
Tired
it.
of these weaklings
Dude, it's a
throwing
Square
at me.
Enix. I was like,
That's
okay,
really funny.
Blame for
this got
something
through the Square Enix bosses.
lost.
That's awesome.
Someone was trolling saying there's a sound bite where you hear him saying shit, and I'm like, no, you don't, because I listened with like everything off except like sound, and like there's no. That would have been amazing though if you
Sure you
did
got
that.
somewhere better to be.
Yeah.
The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish.
I gotta go through Drakengard 1 and 3.
I only ever played one.
I haven't played 1. I've played 3. And like these are both games that I wish had remasters, because Drakengard 3 has unbearable frame rate issues. Like, it's so bad. Everything else about it is really great. Well, okay, the story and the attitude are really great, but yeah, the frame rate is rough. We get a gold?
My team, little angels.
Old statue, baby.
Drakengard 3 is the worst boss in existence.
Are you talking about I know about the ending, yeah. So I have not played it, but I've seen people rant about it, where it's an end boss. It's like a rhythm game, and you have to hit the rings as they're coming out in time with the music. And at the end, like, you can't miss a single note. And at the end, the screen goes pitch black.
What the fuck?
So you have to, like, do it purely based off rhythm. And if you fuck it up, you have to do the whole thing over again.
Oh my god. It's 8 minutes long? What? Holy shit.
This mini game, yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Dude, love
There we go.
love this.
Yeah, I love it too. I'm not very good at it. There we go. You really have to lead those.
I tuned into a Twitch stream of someone messing up 7 minutes into that fight. Drop the controller on the ground.
Oh no. That hurts.
Oh,
Rebirth, yeah.
so I wanted to play Drakengard 1, and I set up my PS2, and I just recently bought a component to HDMI converter for my PS2, and my PS2 is no longer recognizing my controllers.
Oh no.
So I went on eBay and I got another PS2. So hopefully that'll... It was way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. I spent like $130 on it.
Right, chapter
Can
1.
I not buy new moves yet? It must be after chapter 1.
Was it an original or slim PS2?
I asked around, and
It was,
some
an
whale
original.
in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market. He calls it the right eye, saying it's part of some set called the Eyes of the World. Fits the bill of what you're after. don't
My
it?
fat
Now,
PS3,
here's the
I
funny
rely on to play
Stone
all my
passes
PS1 and
around the halls
PS2
of power
games.
for hundreds
Yeah.
of years.
Did I ever tell you guys what happened to my fat PS3?
No.
So I had a fat 80 gig backwards compatible PS3, and I was a fucking idiot. I was so dumb. When I go home, I tend to bring like a console with me, and I put it in my bag, and I checked the bag, which was a terrible mistake, just massively stupid, and got it from baggage claim, and the backwards compatible PS3 was just all banged up to hell.
Fuck.
And so I had to buy a slim PS3, which works fine. I still have it, but is obviously not backwards compatible
So brutal.
with PS2 games. Yeah.
I'll only take a research break. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. How we doing, Chad? I can't see you. Any problems?
And it's just your dad got rid of your PS3. Yikes! You're in Red Sky's PS3 got yellow lighted of death. That's what I'm worried about. Ben, you checked out Rose? The Japanese dude? Or Rose? I don't know. Doesn't have an accent on it.
What?
What is that? What is that? The Japanese?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Street Fighter 5 from Street Fighter 5.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like wine. Like, have you checked out Rose? It's like that's a random question. Rose from SF5. No, I haven't. I haven't checked her out yet. I haven't even like watched anybody play her or anything. What are the impressions? I am not that big on Rose. She's definitely not a character I get excited about. But when they showed her off in the showcase, she looked really, really cool. I think like all of her tarot cards and like Sea Viper being on there is pretty neat. So she seemed fun.
Chat, doesn't she drink wine in something she does? I just saw a whole thread of like meltdowns about the future of Street Fighter lore based on Rose. And it made me laugh that like I understand people take fighting game lore seriously for their series they really love. But to think Capcom would be beholden to like, yeah, they absolutely must do this next. I'm like, yeah,
dude,
yeah, right. They'll do whatever they want.
Listen, I love Street Fighter, but after experiencing so much of the story in Street Fighter V, like I can't take it seriously. You know, like I really did not like that story mode.
Yeah, don't think they're making a Street
all.
Fighter Alpha 4.0 chat or whatever people are claiming is going to be the next one.
I saw a poll, and it was like, which costume do you prefer? Chun-Li's original costume, which is obviously great and iconic, or her Alpha costume. And, like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, her original outfit is great, but the Alpha costume is GOAT. Like, I don't know how anyone seriously... The Alpha costume is, like, one of the best fighting game outfits ever. I don't know how anyone doesn't prefer that.
Chun-Li Alpha, the best. Is a Jill sandwich. Her and Vinicius likes her black and gold dress.
The black and gold dress from SF5 is very good, yeah.
A lot of the Alpha costumes are some of the best, Red Sky says.
You're not wrong. I mean, I feel like, you know, Alpha's where you got Rose introduced, you got Sakura.
A Link to the Future. I don't doubt that Steve from Yo Video Games is really into Street Fighter V lore. That dude is, whenever we used to see a Marvel movie, dude would go deep dive into like comic book lore stuff afterwards, explaining like movie differences and stuff from the comic material, and I was like, damn. Wow. Steve could go on forever about that stuff.
So this is a key that you need to progress, and you use it as a weapon.
Take that, Kingdom Hearts. Better, that combat right there was probably better than the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts series.
I don't know about that. I will say going back to Kingdom Hearts 1 combat is rough.
Yeah. I only think the combat in 3 and Birth by Sleep. 3 is just pretty decent. Birth by Sleep still mostly holds up. All the older games, I don't like their combat anymore. It's mostly like if you're replaying, it's like you just want to see this story again, or you want to see.
I liked the combat in 2 a lot at the time, but it's been forever since I've played it.
Does my original GameCube still work? No, the reader doesn't went off on it. So I either have to replace the reader or I need to buy a new GameCube. I still haven't done that yet because I have a Wii, and I can just play my GameCube on my Wii if I really want.
Yeah, I have an original GameCube, but I haven't used it in forever because of I have the Wii and I just play stuff on there.
Yeah. It's just this PS1 and memory card still works, but the controllers are all broken. You know, bummer. Tom Holland is Sora. Sora, I would say there's a chance Sora could come to Fortnite.
I feel like such a boomer, and I know it breaks Huber's heart, and like I never want to break Huber's heart, but like I don't give a shit about Fortnite. Like I can't will my, no matter who they add, I can't care about it. Like I just don't want to play that game.
I like seeing the crazy character announcements and watching the videos, and like I won't say no to Huber if he wants to play Fortnite. If he really gets into it, but yeah, I don't have that interest in Fortnite either.
I don't even think it's a bad game. I just
yeah.
I just have no desire to play it.
I actually feel like, in terms of internet years, I feel like it's old now. Fortnite.
I think that speaks to how aggressively and well Epic has updated that thing and kept people's interest.
It's making my buddies downstairs awfully nervous.
Or did they had StarCraft characters?
And your point is?
I don't know about that.
Some places in this world are closer to Paradiso or Inferno. The rat hole of a town you and I
just love how Sega kept like the rings in this game.
But the Vigridians,
yeah,
it got a special air.
There's no Sonic cameo, like actual Sonic cameo in any of the Bayonetta games, right? Or weird, anything weird like that.
There's Mario outfits in Bayonetta 2, which are pretty great. I think there's a Star Fox outfit as well.
Star Fox stage, I know, or the Afterburner stage. You know, the taxi opening in 2 is kind of like semi like, you know, nod.
And I'll hook you up.
Another one looking to line his pocket.
Is there any character they could add to Fortnite that actually make you interested?
Why Enzo is so fond of you.
I mean, they've added characters that I really like already.
Let's get one thing straight.
Is there a character that they could add where I'd be like, okay, I have to play this? I'm sure there are. I mean, if they added Mega Man to Fortnite, I would feel obligated to check it out.
Oh yeah. It's funny because I don't know if you saw it too. Your thoughts on Fortnite seem to echo Maximilian's thoughts. The dude just won't play Fortnite because he's not interested in it. He even like made a video about, or he even talked about on a stream once where he was approached by them to do like a pretty big promotional thing, and he said, he goes, I can't do this because I'm just not interested. I can't be that disingenuous. And he even said like adding like Ripley and the Xenomorph and Ripley and adding like basically he was like
Ryu, Chun-Li, and Wolverine.
Characters. He's like, I said I might try if you add these. He's like, I'm still not caving in. It's like sort of the same thing as you. Like, I don't know if there's a character that could get him.
I think the only character that could maybe get Max is Strider. I could see Strider pushing it the other way, but yeah. I mean, I'm with Max. Also, like, that kind of speaks to the sort of must be nice situation Max is in, you know, where he's so big and so self-sustaining that he can just be like, yeah, I don't want to do this. I respect it.
Let's see. I don't usually talk in Discord. Maybe there's a... a weird thing that's going on.
Yeah, Brad has been away for a long
I don't
time.
have noise suppression on. I have echo cancellation and noise reduction, advanced voice activity, automatic gain control. Maybe turn some of these off, chat. For voice processing, I have echo cancellation in Discord. Should I have that on or no? All right, that is off. Noise reduction. Should I have noise reduction on? Test. Turn all of it off? Okay. All of it is now off. Back. Testing. So much better. There you go. Weird.
This is a pretty hype fight up ahead.
Dude, these environments are really good looking too.
Think about how old this game is, right? So this game is 12 years old, and it's still... I mean, obviously, this is a updated version of the game, so it has that going for it. But yeah, it's still incredible. This is a game made by pure passion.
What if the reason Bayonetta 3 is taking so long is it's ultimately going to be like a 100-hour game? They're making the longest...
Damiani, I don't know that I would want to play a 100-hour Bayonetta game.
Kami's just like, you will never ask me for anything again.
Yeah.
I will give you too much Bayonetta.
Dude, Kamiya has to get one of those... has to get the Don't Ask Me for Shit shirt from Harada. It fits Kamiya's personality so well. That shot right there, I feel like has been used in so many like gaming like intros. Like, you know how channels do like opening montages? I feel like that shot has been used so much. Then pulling your glasses.
Do you think Mia's gonna do some showcases in Bayonetta 3 to show their action game prowess, like Sakurai does with Smash Brothers, the like kind of like subtle stealth brag, where he does like the adventure mode on the hardest difficulty and he just does it in one try?
No, I feel like for a lot of developers, and I don't mean this as a slam, like they're better, you know, directors or designers than they are necessarily players, which is totally fine. I don't think that's an issue by any means. So I wonder how good of a player Kamiya is at his games.
I wonder which developer is the best fighting game player.
Sakurai.
I have not seen their arcade collection. Chat. Didn't Harada enter into EVO once?
He did. No, Harada entered in 2019. He entered. I watched him live. Dude, people went so fucking hype when Harada was on stream. It was amazing. Yeah. Oh my god, it was awesome. Respect to him forever for that.
Toby Fox beats Sakurai in Smash. Finish just, I wish Battlefield devs played Battlefield. They would see how broken some vehicles and weapons are. The Guilty Gear devs were gatekeeping heaven in the beta.
Man, there's so much about the lobby system in that game that is just utter garbage, but the idea of like working your way up to heaven in the lobby is so good.
I have not seen Patriot chat.
Yo, Huber finally watched Patriot.
Yeah.
People, was it everything people had hoped for?
Watched it for a long time. It's 6 episodes long, and it was pretty good. Now to get Jones to watch Gotham.
Jones is that's amazing
Yeah,
to me. Knowing how
really?
much that man likes Batman. I mean, I love Batman and I haven't watched it either, so I shouldn't be talking, I guess. The thing is like, I don't know how Huber has time for games. He watches so many shows. Like, I feel like I spend all my time playing games, and Huber, like, spends all his time playing games, and he watches every show that comes out.
Huber secretly has a boy.
Hyperbolic time chamber. man.
Probably just doesn't waste time. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I just sit around doing nothing, I feel like.
True.
Maybe he's just like bam, 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 bam. But I could be wrong. I know he stays up late sometimes, so.
Yeah, that is.
He does. He will message us at, like, 2 in the morning.
That is
Yeah.
that is a strat. If you're trying to make more time in the day, you just don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
You can experience a lot in a day, but well,
God bless him.
the bill comes due. Don't sleep.
Stay
That
awake.
axe. It's even a way you open doors in this game. It's like kick them open.
Kicking them open, yeah.
Man, that's cool shit. Kicking him in like an Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Maybe Huber does multitask, chat.
Maybe there are multiple Hubers, like the Huber clone.
I don't think Huber multitasks. I think when he plays a game, he just plays a game. When he watches something, he just watches something, I think. Which is kind of unusual nowadays.
I love, like, grinding something out and, like,
What are you doing?
listening to
Let's go.
YouTube. At the same
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Very relaxing.
Yeah, that's actually, I listen to a lot of music that way. And yeah, Chad, if you do like a bike or Peloton type thing at a like electrical machine at a gym, you can just like put up a TV show and just watch, an episode or two.
Mm-hmm.
Time you go.
Yeah, I used to get bored as hell doing like cardio shit like that.
You would like Sakurai and watch everything at 2x speed.
Is that what Sakurai does?
Is
that's
that
such a Sakurai
real
thing.
or no? Yeah.
I would totally believe it.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that that guy was able to play through Persona 5. Respect to him.
Dude, passion. He wanted to do it
Oh, yeah.
badly.
Yeah, Sakurai plays a lot of games. I mean, I think that's pretty important.
Oh, for sure. Do you think Miyamoto plays like modern games a lot?
I think
No.
he tries out a bunch of games.
I think he tries out a bunch
I
of
don't-
things, yeah.
I don't know if he plays through entire games. Like, I hate to say it, and it's not disrespect. I think Miyamoto's at that point where maybe their best work is behind them.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, like, that's not even an insult.
Yeah, it's
when,
like
when you've had the kind of
yeah.
life that Miyamoto has, it's like, yeah, like it's not like, oh, you need to do more.
Yeah,
Miyamoto.
it's like I don't think
Oh, sure.
they need to do anything else. Actually, I think that they
Right.
could just be
He's
behind the
he's
scenes.
68 years old now.
It's
Maybe
like
he's
what
just
what
more
what more
happy
do you
doing
want
it.
from the guy?
Yeah.
Reading of like other devs presenting their game to Miyamoto, like think about if you were in that position, man.
So
Like,
intense.
I would be I would break down mentally. I would not be able to handle it. Like, if Miyamoto said the thing that you worked on sucked, like, how do you recover from
Yeah.
that?
Well,
That's
I just
brutal,
meant like
yeah.
every time his name comes up with a project, people get excited. It's like gonna be like the next Mario, the next Zelda, and it's like
Right.
maybe not. Like
Yeah, I
Star
mean-
Fox Zero, it's like
Angelic Kim's gold.
he's gonna do what he wants to do at this
Got
point.
your hands on something awfully rare, haven't you? That thing is the perfect bait to coax out some of hell's uglies. What notice there is.
And chat,
What's the last
yes.
game he like was really heavy involved in?
Who?
Miyamoto.
Pikmin.
Pikmin on GameCube?
Yeah, that's,
Pikmin, one of the most underrated games of all time.
the only thing I will caution is like, yes, obviously, Miyamoto's a legend, but I do feel it's kind of like, you know, what was in comics? Wasn't the creator of Batman, wasn't the creator of certain superheroes always credited to one person mistakenly for, or, you know, not such,
Oh yeah, I
but
feel like
not
in,
even
in comics, it's,
not even mistakenly,
yeah.
but like kind of like belligerently, like to keep someone from getting credit. I mean, not that they do this, but like it's more the fans do this than Nintendo themselves.
I feel like they definitely did it. I definitely think there's plenty of stories in the comic industry of people not getting
A lot of
proper
older
credit.
Nintendo games were not just a Miyamoto joint. Like The Legend of Zelda was literally conceived by him and Takashi Tezuka. Like, they were equally as responsible for that game. But most people just say, "Oh, it was Miyamoto." I'm like, no, that's not true. I mean, even Mario as well. It's like a lot of those older games. It's how it is. Again, I don't think that was a Nintendo presenting it that way. Like everyone was in the credits. Everyone was like, no one ever said like a Shigeru. Nintendo's ever said like this is a Shigeru Miyamoto game. It was just like fans. I think early stuff just kind of enshrined Miyamoto a little too much. Nowadays, it's much better. Like since Iwata, I think a lot of the Iwata a lot of the Iwata era helped get a lot of other developers way more recognition that they deserve.
Yeah, those are cool, man. Yeah, but like, it's always interesting to see some game devs like treated like rock stars almost. I guess the most prominent one I can think is Kojima,
Oh yeah.
with like that rock star kind of image, I guess.
It's become like all consuming with Kojima.
Right.
Kojima tries to be an auteur, so it's while he's not obviously a game is a creation of a lot of people. I always feel like he's trying to do something very specific and distinct with his games. He views it as more than just a game. I feel like, where by their own admission, a lot of Nintendo's developers have said we're not in the business of making art.
Right.
Video games are like a fun commercial product. It's not. We're not trying to make a message or anything with our games.
Got it. Yoko Taro's on a different level.
Yeah.
True.
I don't even know what the hell that guy is something, but I'm into it.
Yeah, really curious to see what his next project is.
Yeah.
Joseph Ferris. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, game figureheads are always interesting like that. Oh.
Oh, menu. Arcade Bullet.
Arcade Bullet. Gigaton.
That's the real Bowser's Fury right there.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised they gave me a gold for that. Cool.
Gold, baby.
CDG Gamer wants to know what surprises we want from Square at E3.
Surprises?
I mean, honestly, I feel like from Square, I just want Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. But I don't know if there's any like big surprises that I want.
I actually... Isn't Babylon's Fall them?
Yes, it is.
I'm curious about that game. Because we haven't seen it. That's for like a shot in the dark. Just fucking like Vagrant story or Chrono back in some way.
No, Chad, I don't want Sony to buy Square Enix. This is like literally only one company I think I'd be okay with buying Square Enix, because I don't think it would change anything except give them more money, and that would be Microsoft.
You don't think that would change anything?
Microsoft wouldn't fuck with their PC plans.
Well, they would
Sony,
fuck if you were on PS5 and shit.
I mean, yeah, like console people, it sucks, but it's like you still can play it on a console, but PC people will like, oh, we're still good. You know, nothing's changing.
Yeah, but you still, I don't want that. You'd fuck over tons of people.
But Sony would absolutely like probably nuke a lot of their PC plans, and I'd be like, nope, fuck you guys.
Maybe. I mean, they put stuff on PC more now, but it's definitely not the same as Microsoft. I just don't want them to get bought by anybody.
I mean, I don't.
Or if they do, I hope they stay the same.
Yeah. I mean, I don't trust like a Tencent either. They'll probably push a bunch of money schemes on them that will like make some of the games trash, probably. I don't know. Another game, like they'll probably push more mobile shit on them. Square Enix tried to like pull out of a lot of their mobile stuff. They still have mobile games, but like they went hard on it for a while, and then they realized they weren't doing as well in it, and they kind of like backed off. Square Enix joined Sega. They like merged Sega, Square Enix, Sega. Yeah, there you go. Would it have to be like Square Sega Enix, so it's like SSE? I don't know about Final Fantasy and Persona being in like.
I would really like a Final Fantasy Musou game.
Yeah,
sure. Why the hell not?
I think it's inevitable. I think it's the genie is out of the bottle with acquisitions. It happened in every other media industry. It's bound to happen in the video game industry. The rate it's going, you're gonna see these. You're gonna see like your Disneys. You're gonna see like those size of game companies are coming. Maybe not this gen, but probably by next gen we'll probably have like the first super company. Probably will be Microsoft.
Let's just play Bayonetta for the group stream. Fuck it.
Just keep this rolling.
Yeah, just do a full
keep this
playthrough, man.
party.
Just keep going.
Fancy bumping into you here. Out to
Rabi,
find
you
some
think
answers
Sega
about
needs
your
to be bought
past,
because
are
the
we?
creators of Hatsune Miku are squandering their potential
You've
with this
quite the familiar
VTuber craze?
face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me.
Persona game.
I mean,
oh, sorry.
Miku is the proto VTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
Like-
powers.
What?
Well, I think they're saying they're not capitalizing on this on the VTuber
Oh,
enough.
okay.
Dip in
I
that
see.
lake has left you a bit
Like they could be
rusty.
selling or I don't know, doing something with it.
I've been high and dry
What
for
the
20
Persona
years
game was
now.
I mean,
Seven?
Miku's been around
The
for a
only
long
rust
time.
Yeah.
on me is from the lack of any real challenge.
Yeah, I don't think Miku's going anywhere, chat.
Perhaps you're up for the task. You've already disappointed me.
When did we stop wanting see new ideas? We still want new ideas. What do you mean? People just say if people ask them questions about what they want because they know something. People say new IP all the time, but it's hard to give a specific example outside of just new.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that comment is
This
getting
is a
at.
moment I've long desired. But you've
Just because we
forgotten
want
it
sequels to things or whatever doesn't mean that we
and
don't
wasted
Correct.
value
the
new
past
ideas.
20 years.
It's not a mutually exclusive thing.
Like Forspoken's a brand new thing coming.
I
From Square,
seem
at
to be
least.
having trouble remembering things of late. Would you be
Talking
so
about
kind as to take it from the
Monopolies and
Two
mergers and stuff,
overseers.
chat. happening in the U.S. I mean, I did see some teams pulled out, but I mean, you barely are dodging a bullet over there in Europe with that football super league. That would have been how would that have gone over there if that had gone through? You basically would have been getting the equivalent of like an NFL for soccer over in Europe.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
We got. I forget what we were doing last night. We got into a big conversation about it, and how the only thing that is analogous, I feel like, to the European football leagues is in terms of you have a team that literally can come from like your small town and has a chance to play in leagues and qualify and bump up to higher tier leagues. Like that doesn't exist in our U.S. major sports. If it doesn't exist in any, but like the mentality around a team supporting more local teams only comes from college sports, like college football. I think is the only thing that comes close, and even then, it's not exactly the same thing. So I just think there's a disconnect between a lot of U.S. sports fans who only care about like baseball, basketball, football, or even hockey, versus football over in Europe, soccer, how it's done over there. It's just such a different culture, and that Super League seemed to try and be a move to turn it into like an American like sports league that like is a world sports league, but it's like a Super League essentially. Get all the money, get all the TV dollars. Also,
That was sick. You can switch on the walls. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. I think that's something that helps this game so much is like just we're like a little over an hour in and look how many different things we've done and learned.
Yeah, that's true.
Stuff.
Yeah, like Gravity Rush just
Gravity Rush got done so dirty.
Yeah, I wish we got one more, but I'm happy we at least got one sequel.
Yeah, the story is pretty much concluded into where it is. So. Astral and Umbral. Gene. Still love that shadow. They should never make a Final Fantasy 10 Part 3 chat. Sorry.
They should not.
They should not. They absolutely
Yeah, you don't
should
need
not.
to. It's okay.
You want Capcom to announce a Beautiful Joe HD collection at E3.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't played those, but that'd be great.
Give Beautiful Joe a chance.
I would really love for them to release the remaining Onimusha games.
Yeah, dude. Only got
Really,
one.
all I want from Capcom at E3 is Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh, that's coming, baby. Hopefully, it'll be soon, but I can smell it already cooking, Ben.
Where's that new Mega Man X?
Yeah. I'm so curious how they'll do visuals for that game. If they do it.
Wait. Dancing, there's a Metal Gear Rising stream? When?
What?
Yeah, what,
This
what,
sounds
what
like bait.
yeah, this sounds like I'm being
That
trolled.
sounds like bait.
Oh, they want us to play it. Yeah, we played it Easy Living, actually, a few years ago.
Didn't you guys beat it?
No.
Oh, we beat Solid. That's what we beat.
Yeah, we did beat Metal Gear Solid.
Dude, I'm always down for the Rising stream. Speaking of games that deserve a sequel, that will never happen.
Yeah. Dude, I want a Vanquish sequel, man.
Yeah.
This part, these towns reminds me of Devil May Cry 2's opening town.
It is very much like Devil May Cry's town. Devil May Cry 2's town.
Yeah, except this is a good game. What if they
Devil May
actually
Cry
announce
2.
like a Devil May Cry 2 reimagining?
Just
We
redo
wanna-
it. That's DMC 6.
Yeah, they want to fix it. Like, it's an essential part of the lore, and we need to. But
Yeah.
the game itself, because people like that look for Dante. So
Sure. And that's like the furthest of the timeline, or it was at a point, I guess. Older Dante.
Papa Dante.
With Devil May Cry 5, they did like a Devil May Cry sort of like mini retro, just kind of briefly going over old games. And they like barely mentioned 2. They
Right.
just like completely glossed over
Yeah, they
it.
know.
Poor Itsuno, man. Came on the project late.
Yep. He did 3 though, didn't he?
He did do 3.
Yeah. Brought it back to glory. Man, I really love how you can pick up
He
that
did
car.
3, 4, and 5. Yeah.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Yep, there's the AC shot.
I have time for this. Dude, looks like Jetstream Sam.
Yeah.
Isn't this Yuri Lowenthal? Who does this
Fate brought
voice?
us here together, and it will never tear us apart.
Sure is, Ben. Spider-Man.
Oh, this game is too much.
Fuck! Where'd that bugger go?
Fuck off.
Sayonara. Fleur de ciré eau de parfum. Such a wonderful floral bouquet. With its subtle hints of rosemary. You know, in the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it? Bayonetta. Stop that!
Little Bayonetta was a nice touch. Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't the only one. You've certainly flew, haven't you, my little Cheshire puss?
I'm not your pet. The name is Luca. A name you'd better remember.
Just fucking toys with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! Wait! You can't just run away from me like that! I know what I saw that day!
Just this kid staring out at this lake.
Yeah.
I know all about your kind. Sure, my colleagues laugh at me for chasing fairy tales, amongst other things. But I know they're real. I know the truth. This smell. It's the same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered. Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luke.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear.
There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary is a demon repellent.
Great line.
Man, Witch Time is so satisfying to hit.
Yeah. The torture attacks are also so excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those weapons do so much damage.
Yeah.
Yes, chat. More games need punishment in this.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, 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 bam. Arcade will have a punish button. I hope there actually are melee.
Yeah.
Let's be sick.
Big boy.
Yes.
That's in Devil May Cry 5. Dante has some cool weapons in that game.
Just love it. Climbing the building.
You only run away so fast because you've got something to run from.
It just,
Me.
you just
You
feel like a
can't
god
escape
in this
me
game
forever.
in the best
Mhm.
way. It's like a satisfaction that you really earn.
Yeah.
Sad Bayonetta. Chat wants to watch you play as Virgil DMC5, Ben.
Ooh.
Happily. He's so much fun. Speaking of feeling strong, when you're playing as Virgil, you feel very strong. I bet the real reason Chat wants to watch me play Virgil is just so we could listen to that goddamn music.
Water. Back.
Very strong, but a glass cannon, says Atoshi.
Just don't get hit, forehead.
Dude, trolley is so sick.
Oh shit. We might be in trouble, guys. That took like all of our... Fuck!
Let's say escape nod. Nope.
There we go, okay. The game showed mercy.
These enemies, jeez. Like, you want annoying enemies in here. It's like, they're not annoying enough. They could catch fire. Combo systems that reward you for like doing good combos that can also like fill up your health. I love shit like that.
There we go. Got them both in one there.
Nice.
They were annoying. Holy shit.
Wheel enemies always are.
The most infamous wheel enemy has to be Dark Souls.
Yeah. These guys are brutal.
The trolliest dudes.
Yeah. Oop. They let you go into campaign order. You
I don't think so.
Just roll up the side of the wall. Oh, and then they could tether together.
Are we gonna review Skyward Sword? I don't know.
I don't know if we'll review it, but
Probably
I
won't get
imagine
it
we'll do
early.
something with it. Yeah,
Tell you that.
Exactly. It's just such a shame.
Will you review RE4 VR?
I don't have a Quest 2, but maybe somebody.
Jones does. Maybe Jones will.
And you also is annoying again.
Who?
The monk wheel.
Monk Wheel?
Neo?
I really need some goddamn health.
In what? I don't even know what the Monk Wheel is.
That's it.
The witch hunts are over.
The
Hunts
running
are
into
over.
that fire was bad. All right, we're gonna save the vehicle for when the two big guys show up.
Sure, yeah. Save it up. First death?
First step.
Yeah, yeah. Good run.
It's basically the Dark Souls bone wheel skeleton, but on fire. The one in Neo.
Oh.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, those things are annoying. For sure. Too slow.
Nimbat says, I like Neo but got bored midway through, so I'm not sure if I would like Neo 2 better.
Neo 2 is a better game. They're both extremely long.
Yeah, they're long games, for sure.
But Neo 2 is great. I really recommend it.
I haven't finished either of them, but I liked Neo 2 more.
I gotta go through the Neo 2 DLC.
Oh, right. Is there one or
I
two
started
of
the
those?
first one.
Oh, there's
there's
more
two.
one. Got it.
Alright, let's go.
Has Ben liked Trails of Cold Steel 4?
I haven't played Trails of Cold Steel 4.
Well, there you go.
Me and Chocobo got stuck on the stupid scroll boss in Neo 2. That is, but scroll boss sounds frustrating.
I don't know if I don't remember. I don't know if I got there or not.
Which boss? Neo
A
2?
squirrel? I can't remember.
Flying scroll or scroll boss or something.
I think I know what they're talking about in the forest. The trees. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Mod like the Neo franchise, but feel like it doesn't have much of a hook in terms of its world or atmosphere. You can easily just
With
stop
Neo?
playing.
I think Neo has incredible atmosphere. I would argue the atmosphere is one of the better parts of Neo.
And Sneeko says, Neo 2 has way too many systems. Feels like I need a course on how to play a game.
Oh, I don't agree with that. I don't think it's that complicated.
Munch. Neo 2 is being
destroyed
slept
my
on?
health.
I don't think Neo 2 was slept on.
I get what they mean, though. I don't think it got enough recognition for its quality. Like, I do agree with that take.
I heard most positive things from everyone who talks about it.
Yeah, definitely. People talk about it and they speak about it positively, but I feel like it's not brought up in conversation a lot, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Like, it kind of came out, people were like, yeah, it's good, and then they moved on. But, to be fair, that happens with most things.
Yeah, a lot.
Dr. Mojo got stuck on a stupid op goopy boss in the shipwreck area in Neo 1. Had to co-op to get through it.
Yeah, I struggled in that guy in Neo 1 as well. That was definitely one of the harder bosses for me.
Another LP? Working me to the bone.
Mitochondria Eve says, what suffered in Neo 1 and 2 compared to FromSoft games for me was the level design.
Sure. I get it.
And Rebirth Crusader says,
I think the thing that kind of sucks about Neo, that they lean on too much, is you end up going through the same areas too many times. I think some of the levels are really, really, really good, but the fact that you go through them multiple times, they start to lose their appeal.
yeah. Rebirth Crusader also said, like, wish the levels were more interesting in both Neo games, and the Jill Sandwich said, my problem with Neo 2 is level design seems mediocre to me, but everything else is amazing.
Shipwreck boss in Neo 1. Yeah, I remember that.
The Neo 1, I love the Neo 1 ending. It gets so fucking batshit insane. Oh, I don't want to spoil it for people, but it's quite funny.
So that just means it's a Metroidvania. You typically go through those. Well, Neo's divided up into stages. So it's not one connected thing.
Metroidvanias are one connected world. So yeah, Neo is very different in the fact that you select where you go, and it's a very limited area. So it's
And
not
like,
a Metroidvania.
I don't remember how much the levels change when you go through them.
It depends on the
really
mission that
recall.
you're doing. It depends on the mission that you're doing, and they will change. But in terms of like layout, they'll be very similar.
The ninja level, the ninja mansion, Neo 1. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, that was cool.
That's in Neo 2 as well.
Oh, well, there you go.
They repeat stages from Neo 1 and Neo 2.
Miss Nintendo Power? A little bit, but I'll have to be honest. Towards the end,
Oh fuck!
towards the end of its run, under Future,
Yo, the save.
very nice recovery there. Because so much of the news was like on the internet already, they weren't doing anything really special in the magazines anymore. They also got like lighter, and there was a lot of stuff about the older Nintendo Power issues. They did like crazy things that just gave it more of a unique flavor.
Damiani, you're totally right. I feel like when people remember Nintendo Power, they remember, rightfully so, the glory days. But towards the end of Nintendo Power's run, it was not, I don't think, a super interesting magazine anymore.
Yeah.
When did they stop?
Like 2010 or 11 was
Okay.
like the last. It's been a while, I think. It's been like 10 years.
Okay, yeah.
Right, chat? They started to go downhill, I think, towards the end of the GameCube era.
Was that
And
Wii U
then-
time, I guess?
I think it was right
I
before
feel like
Wii U came out. I don't think Wii U was out yet.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the same thing happened with a lot of gaming magazines. Like, Computer Gaming World it definitely fell off.
Sure.
EGM definitely fell off. PSM definitely fell off. Like, it happened.
3DS launch is when it went away.
Got it.
December 2012 was the final issue of Nintendo. Okay, so
Damn.
Wii U was out, but
Yeah. I only had
Just like it
Nintendo
just
Power,
come out.
like, in 64 era, I think.
Nintendo Power N64 era was awesome.
Yeah.
Played enough hide and seek, my scurrying
Remember seeing, like,
little
Zelda in it. So sick.
Beetle Adventure Racing
friend.
cover.
Child,
Dude, that game was fun, man.
what are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best.
A weird game, but fun.
I have to take a quick research break. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
go ahead. Hype for Zelda 64.
yeah, like,
man.
like stuff like that. Because one, it definitely benefited from being the only place you could reliably get gaming news at that point. So I remember like reading through a gaming magazine multiple times just because there wasn't anything else. But yeah, all their like special segments they used to do were pretty cool, and all the bonus demo disc and stuff they used to include were always really awesome. But yeah,
I don't think the last time I bought a gaming magazine, like what the last one was.
probably.
I feel like
well,
it
I
was
mean,
before Twilight Princess was out. I think I bought one for Twilight Princess stuff. I don't know who it was. Maybe Game Informer
was
or
probably the
EGM or
last,
something.
because I was you get auto subscribed for things, but
Right.
I stopped that a while ago. I mean, I was buying older magazines for various reasons every now and then, but yeah. Any of the allies listening to Japanese 80s city pop?
I've listened to some before, but I don't regularly or anything.
OPM was the best.
I always liked PSM more than OPM, but OPM did have demo discs, so they had that going for them.
I think only magazines I ever got were Nintendo Power, Next Gen, EGM, I believe, and Game Informer.
I really liked the official Dreamcast magazine. I feel like it was like slightly bigger than other magazines.
Dreamcast
Also had
man.
demo discs, which were great. Played a lot of the Street Fighter Alpha 3 demo on my Dreamcast.
Nice, dude.
Had a good time. Yo, did you guys see the House of the Dead remake trailer?
I did, yeah. I'm hopeful. I hope it's good.
I hope so too. That trailer seemed really off to me. I don't know.
Huber
full
went
thing will be
nuts
better.
for it, and then he went through the same thing where at first he was skeptical about how it looked, but then he said after watching it like 3 or 4 more times, it actually looks good to him. So
Cool.
Okay.
yeah.
It's a 1-to-1 remake? Huh. Cool. I really liked the first House of the Dead game.
The sound did not seem the same to me, but maybe I'm just not remembering. Like the sound definitely seemed off.
Maybe it means in like just what you do in it, you know, same exact
Yeah,
area
yeah.
as enemy placement, but yeah. Do you think there's a
They're remaking
space-
House of the Dead 2 as well.
Man, Toshi, I saw
yeah.
on Twitter someone trying to like explain to everyone the differences between remaster, remake, reimagining, like all that, and it was like,
Oh boy.
I felt like we were hitting like peak pretentiousness. Like, oh man. And they're like, these are the definitive explanations for like all 6 categories of like some kind of like they had remaster, reimagine, enhance. So they had for their example for enhanced version of a game, they had Persona 5 Royal. Over for Persona, like from Persona 5 to Persona 5 Royal, they called it a enhanced version
of it.
Like
Maybe it's just me, and I do think you're right, Damiani, that it's like peak pretentiousness. It's like I don't need them so rigidly defined. It's like them being so defined isn't what makes me want to play them or not. You know?
Every single game that has enhanced graphics is technically a remaster. I mean, remastering is like improving fidelity of the product. I mean, I get in the strictest sense, it does involve using the original material to enhance it. So like you take like remastering a track. I get it. So like if you completely make new code for a game and don't use any of the original, it can't be a remaster anymore. Yeah, it's like it's almost like genre, the intense genre arguments people used to have like 10+ years ago, before genre blurring started to like chill most people out. Yeah, everyone's like, all right, a game's gonna be a bunch of different genres and just.
It's like Skyrim with guns.
Yeah, that's not the shorthand. Instead of saying genres, you say like a game. It's like.
Yeah.
It's the Dark Souls of platformers. Didn't people say that with Crash 4?
I don't know. I'm sure someone said it about some game.
I'm pretty sure they did.
So action adventure extends from the action part means so adventure games used to just be you either just moved around and you could interact with the environment, but like there was no like combat. There was nothing, no platforming, no nothing. It was just movement. It was just you moved and got like you progressed that way or you got story. That was like the strictest like definition of adventure games. And then action was added when like, oh, you can jump, you can shoot, or you can do that. Now it's an action adventure game. Literally like that's point and click was like the OG adventure. No, actually that's not true. But like that was like a prominent version of adventure games. But like that definition just not make any sense anymore.
two studios had to partner up for a project, what studios would you like to partner up? For example, imagine a game by FromSoft plus Arcane. It will be the holy grail of gaming level design.
I don't know that Arcane and From... Like, I think they're both great, but I think they're very different styles. Maybe it would be great. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Yacht Club and Nintendo on anything.
Yeah.
I'd be excited for.
This might not work, but I would love... I think if From and Capcom made like an Onimusha game,
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
they
God.
could do something really special there.
Yeah. And it would be nice, like, obviously, you know, From Software Combat is amazing, but it would be nice to have them do, like,
Something
the
a little
slightly
different.
more arcadey,
Sure, yeah.
faster, like, Onimusha.
From with Zelda? I mean, yeah.
From was Zelda. I don't think the world is, like, white world tendency enough for that to happen.
Well, what I was thinking of, maybe not necessarily in the kind of vibe we're used to from games of, like, dark. I think it'd be interesting to see him do something a little more light, I guess.
Yeah.
Less intense?
Yeah, I agree.
Let From make Castlevania? I mean,
Did
yeah.
not, I swear I hit the X button. Maybe I didn't.
Oh.
Fuck, dude.
You died.
I swear I hit the X button. What the fuck? Maybe I think I'm hitting it like a little bit too late. Alright, let's hit it sooner. As soon as it pops up.
Zelda 2 is
There we
very...
go. Yeah, I was a little bit too
From?
late.
I don't even, like, know what that means, I guess.
What's the question?
No, it wasn't a question. Just Zelda 2 is very From Software. I'm just thinking, like, what's very From Software about it?
Oh yeah, I mean I feel like people make comparisons to Dark Souls all the time, often erroneously, but yeah, it's very good.
Oh, what a day!
Hope Square Enix doesn't abandon Deus Ex entirely. Yeah, that'd be great.
Man,
to revisit it.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Deus Ex.
Yeah, we'll see. From Soft and Harmonix. Sure, why the hell not? But I always think team-ups are super interesting. Wish we got some more of them. Or like two prominent people on a project. I think of like Shadows of the Damned, just how cool that is. That's...
Dude, Shadows of the Damned. I was actually just shooting a thing with Blood.
Pseudo. Yeah.
And Blood was like, I did not like Shadows of the Damned, and it broke my heart. I love Shadows of the Damned
I can
so much.
I can understand that.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's a game I'd love to replay.
It's Per Garcia, yep.
Garcia fucking Hotspur.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna redo this chapter real quick.
What stops there being
Oh,
more
fuck, no, it's too long.
correlations? I don't know. I'm not sure. Just imagine making a video game is intense business.
You think we'll ever see a new game in the Namco cross Capcom or Project Crosszone series? Oof.
I don't know.
They're fun games to see, just like what they will do, but holy shit, they are so long, those games.
What games?
The Project Cross Zone
Oh,
games.
Project Cross
They're
Zone.
so long.
I remember being so excited for Project Cross Zone and then not enjoying it at all.
It is super grindy. I mean, if you
I did enjoy the combat.
like the fan service in terms of seeing all these dream matchups and crossovers might carry it for like a lot of Capcom and Bandai Namco fans, but I think I only got so much mileage out of that, and when I got like past like the 20-hour mark, I'm like, all right, I don't need any more.
20 hours, yeah.
Oh, it's way longer than 20 hours.
If you're
They're
done
like,
by that time, I think, yeah.
I think they're like
You hit
40,
a fair
50
shake.
hour games easily.
Nice, Ben. Gold. Does Ben like Sin and Punishment?
Yeah, I do like Sin and Punishment. I've played both of them, and yeah, I like Sin and Punishment.
Were they both Wii games?
No, Sin and Punishment was in 64. And
Oh,
then,
what was the Wii one?
that was Star Successor, I think was the subtitle of it. Was that it? Yeah, I think it was Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Yeah, they were good. The Wii one especially was... I feel like no one has played that game, but it was cool.
That Wiimote, baby. Does Ben like Days Gone?
Yes, I do like Days Gone.
There you go.
I don't think... I think Days Gone has some problems, but it has a lot of heart, and it was a game that I was glad I played too.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if we got these, but Kier92, thanks for the 27 months. Snarky Puppers, thanks for the 6 months. And Toasty Soul, thanks for the 28 months. Thank you. Bam, bam, bam.
It was like the height of hope for Mother fans when Earthbound 64 was in development.
Did you see Reggie's Mother 3 tweet?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was so funny.
Nintendo will never remake Eternal Darkness, chat. Sorry.
Oh man, Eternal Darkness is so good. Now,
Bromunculus.
that's a video game.
Thank you, Bromunculus, for 2 months. That's not a game I've been able to fully play through before. I've just played bits and pieces.
I did a full playthrough of that on stream. It was really fun.
Nice. GoldenEye 2? I don't think. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
I mean,
Hey, I'd just be happy that we're getting another Perfect Dark. You
we
know?
get the
Yeah.
remastered version to come out officially. Maybe.
Maybe I was
interactive.
working.
Yeah.
GoldenEye 2. I think their game will be third person. Like Hitman. Maybe not the same as Hitman, but just like that third person style instead of FPS. Could be wrong though.
Rebirth. Maybe now Earthbound 64 looks bad by today's standards. Even looking back at like the time it was being developed, but as a kid seeing that in Nintendo Power, I wasn't into Earthbound, but seeing that it honestly looked cool to me as a kid. I was excited for that, and then it got canceled. I was like, oh well, all right, I don't care about this series.
Man, that was just in the era when games in 3D was still insane.
Mother has adult humor the same way Animax has adult humor. Yeah, man.
Wait, did you say the same way anime has?
Animaniacs.
Oh, I thought you said anime. I was like, wait.
Or anime, yeah. We could just replace
That's a
anime
loaded
too.
statement.
I mean, 90s cartoons got away with a lot of shit, so. There was a straight up on-screen murder in Batman the Animated Series, but then the next scene after said he lost his mind. Like the gas made him lose his mind. I was like, yeah, you shook him and he didn't move and he was dead. And then he had to that line of dialogue was clearly added to Alfred. Like, no kids, he didn't die. Like, yeah, a certain on-screen death in Korra. They're just like the next scene, like, no, they're not really dead. They're okay. Don't worry.
It's the most anticipated game this year. Mine was Gotham Knights, but oh well.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to Gotham Knights as well. That kind of bummed me out.
I think it'll get delayed, but Final Fantasy 16 is probably mine.
Yeah, that even is for this year.
I think they said when it got shown, they said 2021, I think. But I'm sure it'll get delayed.
And we gotta find out what games are coming out in the last half of the year.
Yeah, we pretty much know like nothing.
Apparently, God of War is supposed to be this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if that gets delayed either.
Yo, thank you,
Super Dirty 8-Bit, man. Again, thank you for the gifted subs, man. Very generous. Holy shit.
Fucking hell.
DBZ was heavily censored on TV. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
especially
a
here.
lot of things were heavily censored,
Yeah.
like Pokemon infamously censored.
I mean, you guys remember One Piece, dude?
Yeah.
The 4 kids version? Holy shit.
Just ship it, shell.
Calling them donuts in Pokemon.
Yeah, it was happening even before those shows in the 90s. Pom Poko, talked about in our Tier Maker stream. Pom Poko got censored in the US when it got its first.
The Tanuki balls,
yeah.
right?
Torque the Orc, thanks for the resub, man.
I forget if there's. I never seen this version, so I don't know if Warriors of the Wind, the Fox version of Nausicaa, had anything else censored. It's definitely edited in a horrible dub, but I don't know if they actually censored any.
MIO Horizon will be delayed too. I feel like.
Remember in OG Dragon Ball where Bulma just flashes Kid Goku?
Yeah, there's some nifty stuff. Yeah, in OG Dragon Ball.
I feel like Horizon could get delayed whenever it comes out, but I feel like they're gonna try to hit this year with that game. I wonder if that'll be their big holiday game. It's supposed to be launch window, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that 6-month launch window. We're approaching that 6-month mark.
Complete dodge.
Bam. Ratchet was launch. Was it launch? Or was it
Launch
that
window.
Ratchet
They said it
was-
was launch
Yeah, yeah.
window.
Have they given a date for Ratchet yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's June, I think like 9th or 11th, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the very end. That's like 7-month launch window right there.
Still hoping for Zelda this year? Absolutely.
Sandy is Strive and Confidence is someone integrate for Ratchet yet. Though I actually think they should. I think they should. I mean, now with E3, things like everyone's always put out something during E3. That's always been a thing. Back in the day, man, I really hope Square Enix delays Intergrade by like a few weeks.
I hope it
Well,
comes out
the
earlier.
big thing for me in Intergrade is Guilty Gear got delayed, and so now it's right on top of Intergrade, which sucks.
I mean, earlier be fine, just not too early because then it's again approaching Village. This Village is coming out in the beginning of May, so.
Well, we'll just have
is wide
Intergrade
open.
later May.
Oh yeah. Usually like nothing right after E3, so it's like, yo, just come out that week after E3.
But like E3 is not the same as it was in the past.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be as demanding.
This year is gonna be.
I hope there are some megatons
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Deathloop and Ghost are both Sony holiday exclusive. I think I have like a year on console exclusive. I think they're on PC though. I think. PC, yeah. See what if it's on PC Game Pass too? Yeah, maybe. They own it. Yeah, near Returnal and Village. So close. Yeah, I hope Returnal's good.
I hope people buy Nier Replicant. I really do.
Oh,
Send the right
I think Nier Replicant will do alright. I feel like it's such a bigger franchise now.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
series.
We're seeing GTA 6 this year.
It's funny, Yoko Tara's like, yeah, I don't know what Square's thinking. Like, none of my games sell. Automata was a fluke. So funny.
You're getting a PS5 version of GTA 5. That's your big release.
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Remember when they showed that off?
That was like the first thing. Witcher 3 PS5 version? Oh, well, they said they're gonna do those. But probably
They still gotta
Cyberpunk
patch
first.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's just two different teams doing it, I don't know.
A show for MCU upcoming is Loki.
Boy, I am so stoked for Loki. I have loved Falcon and Winter Soldier
Nice.
as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed WandaVision. I'll be starting Falcon Winter Soldier this week since this is the final episode this week. I'll probably start watching it tomorrow to catch up and just like marathon it. But Loki might be the first one I actually do watch week to week. It seems like it'll have things in it that will need to be seen each week.
I'm really happy with the Owen Wilson casting. I don't know. I think he's just going to be really fun in that show. I got to watch the Shang-Chi trailer. Fucking hell. I am doing terrible at dodging the attacks in this first phase.
Saber Interactive's doing the Witcher 3 next gen patch. Then someone said panic button?
Which Wilson, Owen or Luke?
I think GTA will get to 200 million sales. What is it at now?
Jeez.
I mean, probably, I guess. That game just never stops selling.
Is that 140 million?
40 mil? I guess. Yeah. I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, this fight, dude. So 20 million in 2020 alone, apparently. Damn. What a beast.
Think about that. So what, 10 years after it came out, still 20 million copies of it. Years later. More than...
I guess it's that GTA Online, dude.
Yeah, more than like almost every other game.
There's when they do the first one, I think they're gonna go all the way and they don't, and I hit the dodge too early and I get hit by the second swing. Alright, we got this.
Game industry biz. Bandai Namco is closing its Santa Clara office next year. Plans to relocate the studio's employees to a new location. The exact location of the new office has not been detailed yet, but it's expected to be somewhere in South Los Angeles in Orange County. Probably gonna move right next to like Sega and Atlas.
Yeah, by me.
Yeah, by Blizzard, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of game studios around there. Like Ready at Dawn's pretty close to here too. Damn, witch hunts are over. Probably just crunch on this boss when you get him, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll crunch on this boss.
Yeah, GTA 5 being on so many platforms, it makes me wonder if something like a Mario Kart 8 was on every platform possible, but it have a chance to even come close to GTA 5. I mean, what's Skyrim at? What's Skyrim at sales wise?
Isn't Skyrim like over 20 million? Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's at least that high.
So every version of Skyrim, it's just over 30 million all combined.
This fucking boss.
They say like Animal Crossing already done more than that on one platform.
GTA 5, over its lifespan till now, has made $6.4 billion. It is the most profitable piece of entertainment ever made. More than Endgame and Avatar. Shit. $6 billion for GTA was like in 2018. Wow. Rockstar, dude. Raking in the cash. And doesn't online have microtransactions and shit too?
16 Skyrim is over 30 million. Okay.
Shark cards, okay. So they're just swimming in cash, dude. Mario Kart's gotta have more microtransactions, Damiani.
Do you think Animal Crossing would be a better for multi-platform chat than Mario Kart?
Yeah, I wonder if Animal Crossing will just keep growing from here on out, like the next installment, whenever it comes out. Remake Diddy Kong Racing. I mean, I'd be down. I don't think we'll get that, but I like Diddy Kong Racing. I didn't play the DS port though. I wish Mario Kart kind of had like a hub kind of thing like that.
Yeah, Royal Protector. I expect Animal Crossing will be like north of 50 million after this year, maybe even 60 million. We'll see how all of those.
Game's just crushing it, dude.
And I think in its lifetime, it has a chance. As long as there's at least 2 more years after this year of Switch. Nice.
Nice, man.
Finally, man, that boss is fucking me up hard.
Gigaton!
It's telling, though, like, even when you lose, it's still, you're like, I could do better, I could do better. Like, I love that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Those deaths are gonna crush my rating. Rightfully so.
It's alright, you got it done.
Oh, what a day.
All right, GG, everybody. Thanks for letting me play this game.
That
is so much fun. Yeah, it's good. First try.
First try, baby.
We're going to be doing a group stream, Resident Evil Outbreak, which should be hype pretty soon. So join us at 6 p.m. tonight for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks for joining me, Brad and Damiani.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching Stream Team and everybody.